everybody, it's your girl, Shanika, better known as Toya K on Facebook, aka the Queen at Victory Cannabis Day Boutique. Listen, I am live at The Place to Be Event Center. We are having our first annual Laugh, Gas, Music, and More event. Yes, it's been live. We've had comedian Rush, we've got Cooley High on the way, we've got Calfo coming, we got Big Craig, Foley. You don't want to miss this event. Come check us out. 7607 Northwest 23rd Street is where you'll find Victory Cannabis Day Boutique. And I want to shout out Put It in the Air podcast for coming and taking pictures and videotaping this event. Holla at your boy, Put It in the Air podcast, and come holla at your girl at Victory Cannabis Day Boutique. See you there.
Fucked up, my kids ain't had no presents. I guess we lucked up. I was just out here stressing, but nigga, guess what? I'm walking with this Wesson. Boy, don't be that lesson. You look like a
alright, YouTube family. We got 96 Tahoe door panels. We finna make this door panel look like that. Follow me. I'll take you all through the process. Also, I done turned the house into a workshop. We also got this console we're working on right now. See if I can flip it without making a mess. Don't let me steal your life. It costs to make my baby smile. And nigga, you the price, goddamn. Too late to take y'all through that one, but I'll keep y'all up to date with the progress. But yeah, we got a lot of work to do. I'm out here active. We outside, you hear me? We outside. But I love y'all. Tune in. I'm gonna take y'all through the steps. Holla at your boy. So typically you want to start out with a template. I cut mine out of cardboard. There is no set way to do it. You can, some people just jump straight to the straight to the wood. So what I did is I did my template. I did my template in wood and cut it out. Got that ready, but next we gotta cut the door panel. So here goes our door panel. You know what I'm saying? We did some little ghetto stuff before, but we're gonna go ahead and do it the right way. I'm gonna advise anybody that plan on painting their door to make sure you take this leather, vinyless fabric off of the door. I took all that off on the other door. I took all of it off. You're gonna end up cutting most of this out, but I would take that off too, just to be for show. But we're gonna mark our lines and start cutting. So, what I would advise is for a person to take a marker, line everything out so you know where your fittings are. I kind of know because I did the other door panel, but I'm going to mark it out anyway just for the sake of the It's showtime. Hey! Where the hustlers at? Get money in this bitch. So we make the outline to kind of give you the idea of what we got. They got any lights and fixtures and take out. We don't even do it like somewhere. Don't seem like it will come out. I came in with 50, but I left here with 3. Talking about Skittles, or get blessed with the trees. Top grade, only gotta pay a baller fee.
showtime on the track, homeboy, enough said. On my mind on this. Giving club hits, pulling up like a pimp. Damn, I'm clean, I look like money. Mug on me, can't take nothing from it. Looking at him like, gon' hate, looking at him like, gon' hate, looking at him like, gon' hate, looking at him like, gon' hate. Made a quick stack before I came in. Low money, want me to perform on stage then. Low money, see me with a couple drinks all night. Show money, laughing at the expressions on their faces cause it's so funny. I'm 8, don't hate the swag. Got gear on, but it ain't like mine. Take it back, them ain't really Visus. Ain't got no print or patch. Need the real plug, call me, I'll fix your flats. Cause mind on this. Giving club hits, pulling up like a pimp. Damn, I'm clean, I look like money. Mug on me, can't take nothing from it. Looking at him like, looking at him like, looking at him like, looking at him like, I'm a local celebrity. I'ma get back. When they hating in the club, I tell them get back. And like Emmett, little niggas start running from the back. Tear down walls saying where big gate at. That's my dogs and my lokes just came in. They love a nigga too. Yeah, I'm something like a made man. On action in the club. Lame boy gon' hate then. Keep it to yourself, a brace to get your face caved in. Where the ladies at? Yeah, I'm trying to snatch some ketchup. Swag bag full, lame dudes better catch up. Cause I be in the mix like a burger with the ketchup. If she be on a nigga, tell her see if she can catch up. Let's jump to the next stage, baby. That's such a friend steady hating. Wanna see your night messed up. But fess up, Oklahoma mine. I'm a Mack truck, make haters look like neons. They need to get they scratch up. Mind on this. Giving club hits, pulling up like a pimp. Damn, I'm clean, I look like money. Mug on me, can't take nothing from it. Looking at him like, gon' hate, looking at him like, gon' hate, looking at him like.
Alright, never gonna test for that piece. What we have found out from our test piece is that we need to do some more cutting. So we're gonna cut this and get that up out there. Probably gonna cut this too.
It's another EME production.
My money tall, my money tall. My money tall, it ain't my fault. Look at my nigga just signing that gloss. If I get in the game, ain't nothing gon' ball. Me and my dog, Pop my beans in a Percocet, now your girlfriend climbing on top of the wall. I'm a young star, I ain't talking about mob. Put that on God, put that on God. But the head was so far, had to throw the little homie alive. Body shots and head shots for these fuck niggas who think they finna rob me. Now hold your hands up, it's a robbery. I told was very on, like my first name was Aubrey. Cash money only way is up. Who the hottest, all they say is us. Captain money talking paper cuts. No scissor heads, but you get faded up.
Now keep in mind, at this stage, cuts don't have to be perfect, but as long as they're decent and they get you where you're trying to go, that's all that matters. You got a lot of bunch of people tell you different stuff. Trust me. As long as the pieces fit, you can make everything else work. Now granted, when you're doing a job like this one, you're gonna have different contours that you can shape, so you don't have to be so specific at first, but it may give you a little extra work at the end, so just make sure that you're making your job comfortable for yourself, because that's all that matters at the end, is that you're able to fix any mistakes you make, and that you're willing to put the time in to make it right. You know what I'm saying?
on me. Then fold the paper like origami. Got the heat coming on tsunami, but I love it when a bro code try me.
My money tall, it ain't my fault. Look at my nigga just signing their gloss. I get in the game, ain't nothing gon' ball. Me and my dog, me and my dog. Pop a few beans in a Percocet, now your girlfriend climbing on top of the wall. I'm a young star, I ain't talking about mob. Put that on God, put that on God.
Paving this shit crank.
Alright, YouTube, we back at it. You know what I'm saying? We're working on the second door panel. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a process. I use hot glue. A lot of people say you can use other stuff. Like I said, this is a trial run for me. I'm not like a licensed professional or no stuff like that. This is just my little do-it-yourself. I use these little sticks. I measure them out, use these little sticks, you know what I'm saying, to keep my base, you know what I'm saying, locked on to the door panel. Remember I was telling y'all about that fabric, that adhesive. You want to get all that shit off. If you don't get that off, you're gonna have a hard time when it comes to the fiberglass because it's gonna give you imperfections. But we used some 80 grit sandpaper and got all that off. So it's fleece time. I make sure to put y'all back on. This is my little late night session. I'm in here getting it in. We're gonna make this one even greater than the last one. Feel me? But I'll cut y'all back on after we get this fleece on. So just so y'all know what we're using to get this fleece on, we got the Arrow staple gun. Some people use nails. I really want to upgrade to using nails, but right now, you know, we just kind of checking it out. Those are the size staples we're using in the staple gun. Make sure our edges is tight. Typical fleece from Walmart, $10, something like that. And then for this application, we're using the Loctite adhesive. You know what I'm saying, to make sure it locked down to the panel. Now when we fleece this, considering that I'm not doing the full door, let me move some of this stuff to the side right quick so I can show y'all. Oh yeah, and as far as glue, I just used the regular little 99-cent pack of hot glue. It really won't make a difference after a while anyway. I got a little cheap gun, a little cheap sure bonder gun, you feel me? Just something that I use. Now, when it comes to fiberglass in this panel, I want y'all to pay attention to something. Now this right here, this was probably the hardest part on the first door panel. It's because this contour, if you want to keep this the way it is, you want to cut that low enough, but keep enough to where you can make that contour, you know what I'm saying? You can kind of build that however you want to build it. Now keep in mind, when you're putting stuff together and you're doing stuff, it's not going to be perfect at all. You're going to run into some problems. It's going to be stuff you got to change. It's just the nature of the job, man. So don't get discouraged if some don't fit right or some don't sit right, because after you fleece it and glass it, you can make it however you want to. But pretty much what now from right here, this is going to wrap around the door panel because we're going to have to make this contour to where, you know what I'm saying, it works for the door. Which ain't a big deal, but I'll show y'all that too. But all this, you want to wrap around. Most of the stuff on the bottom, you want to wrap around and tuck. Now up here is where it gets complicated. And see, I had some kind of custom contours and stuff here too when I did my glassing on the other door panel. But let me zoom out. Yeah, there we go. So this ain't necessarily level with this. But once we get the glass in it, we lay the mat, we reinforce it from the back, and then we build it up how we want it to be. So just keep in mind, like I said, when you at this stage, man, it's not, especially depending on how many times you done did it. This is my probably first or second time successfully fiberglassing something. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna show y'all this. You know, keep all that in mind. Keep all that in mind. All around here. And see, you don't want to go past, I just want to go high enough to make it even, and then I'll build. You feel what I'm saying? Which may be the hard way to do it, but that's just the way I'm doing it. Just keeping it real. So I'm going to show y'all this other door panel so you can kind of make your compare and contrast. Alright, now this is taking a look at the other door panel, which I still got a few little slight imperfections and stuff like around the corners and around the bottoms, stuff like that you probably, some of that's just dust. But it's relatively smooth. This one is ready for wet sanding and paint. But you remember those contours I was telling you about, like up here? I had to build that. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to work this to where this is smooth versus being two different levels. You know what I'm saying? Remember what I was saying about, you know, making sure that you smooth and contour this out so you got your levels right. And then this part that you gotta build up. You know what I'm saying? But overall, we came out with a very, very crispy little product, man. Of course, I'm gonna tidy it up and all that stuff when I get ready to paint. The majority of the door is gonna be like a candy crimson, and then this part right up in here, we're gonna do that in like a pearlescent cream. So. Yeah, we got some ideas, but I'm gonna show you the back of the door too so you can see what I was talking about the reinforced. Now the other side of the door looks great. This side of the door looks rough, because this is where all the real work was put in at. See, we got, pay attention. I reinforced that with fiberglass mat. Reinforced all this with fiberglass mat. All this is enforced with fiberglass mat all the way around. And this little spot right here, we're gonna put like a bolt to where we get some extra security to the door. Because you wanna make sure you secure everything to the door. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't driving and your door rattling and all that old crazy stuff. You want a tight OEM fit when you installing this stuff. And look, all my brackets are still attached like normal. You know what I'm saying? I made sure they were smoothed out to where, you know, anything that I got on them, I sanded it off. But I still got all my factory brackets, and these Tahoe doors, they hook on the door lip. So with this, you gotta put this little fixture thing on there for the window seal. But we'll do all that before it's done. But I just wanted y'all to see what I was talking about as far as, you know, reinforcing and all that stuff. And, you know, just like the other door, you're gonna end up having to cut some of that stuff in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like all this stuff back here, all that's gonna get cut. But until we get the mat on and get it reinforced, it ain't no point of cutting it until you reinforce it. You wanna reinforce what you got, make sure all your stuff fits and your measurements right, and then, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and do that. But I'll cut y'all on and let y'all see it after we get this mat on.